I presume that you have not had the opportunity yet to know the newspapers on the newsstand, neither if you attempted getting any because of your busy schedule. You're shuttling here and there, which is understandable. However, it is our responsibility. We've got that. It's not an option, not a privilege, but an obligation to serve the paper, to serve you, the paper. Good afternoon. Thank you. Let's get into it. King's Local Daily, King's 88.5, your radio vendor on this 26th day of January 2026. I'm Sam Andrews. Several papers we've got in. These are the papers with your radio vendor, Kings 88.5, Front Page Africa, Liberia's most investigative newspaper, The Independent, The New Republic, The Liberian Investigator in Pursuit of Truth and Integrity, still celebrating 1 year of existence, great. The Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you, the news, the nation's news since 1989. Liberia's most analytical newspaper, The Analyst, The Authoritative Heritage, Hot Pepper, We Too Belong, and The In Profile Daily. So it is speech day in Monrovia, Liberia, called SONA, State of the Nation Address. Don't ask me, no doubt. Almost all of the papers, or I should say majority of the papers, are reporting just that, forecasting or focusing on what President Joseph Yuma Boakai got to tell the people of Liberia today at 4 p.m. Let's get started with Front Page Africa leads story. What's new in it? That's the lead story. A question caption. What new in it? Liberians await Boakai's SONA amid economic, foreign policy gains, lingering challenges. Did you get Front Page Africa lead story today, January 26th? What's in it? What's new in it? What's new in it? Liberians await Boakai's SONA amid economic, foreign policy gains, lingering challenges. And he's on the front page alongside his foreign minister and an official of the United States government, taken to a safe haven. Liberian government relocates rape survivor family over safety threats. The back page of Front Page Africa is all social. You want to get a copy of Front Page Africa newspaper, if you haven't yet, for just $40 Liberian. No more, no less than that. With the lead story. What's new in it? What's new in it? From Front Page Africa newspaper to The Independent, Liberia's most investigative newspaper. Lead story. What will Boakai say? What will Boakai say as he presents legislative agenda in Sonan today? The lead story of The Independent. What will Boakai say as he presents legislative agenda in Sonan today? He's on the front page. The back page of The Independent. Abuse of discretion. Abuse of discretion. Senator Dillon decries weak justice system. Abuse of discretion. Senator Dillon decries Liberia's weak justice system. Rescue Senator Darius Dillon describing Liberia's justice system under the Unity Party-led government as weak. MP C. Fremont critiques economy. In 2025 alone, Liberia records 1,564 traffic accidents. The Independent is out on Sonan Day for $50 Liberian, only 50. Get a copy with this caption or lead story. What will Boakai say? What will Boakai say? I told you almost all of the papers, or majority of the papers, are running the President Sonan later this afternoon at 4 o'clock as their lead story. From The Independent to The New Republic. Lead story. Expectations are high. Expectations are high. What's in President Boakai's annual message today? That's the lead story of The New Republic newspaper. Expectations are high. What's in President Boakai's annual message today? He's on the front page, enjoying himself on all the front pages of the newspapers. He is the leading newsmaker in the country, the president. The back page of The New Republic. CBL clears up for WAG's meetings next month in Monrovia. Convicted before the verdict, Tua's portrait remove or spark political fireball. Convicted before the verdict, Tua's portrait removal sparks political fireball. What unfolded at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, they intentionally removed his portrait from amongst former finance ministers current until the public blew alarm Then it was put back. One of the voices said the breeze blew it, the storm blew to a portrait from there. And for over a month, they could not find a way to get it back. Farmers won UP of 2029. Farmers won UP of 2029. The New Republic is sold this afternoon and this day for $50 Liberian. 50. Expectations are high as Joseph Yeman Boakai gets ready to deliver his State of the Nation address. The tear sends ascending the presidency. "60 minutes after 12 midday. Let's move on to the Liberian Investigator newspaper in pursuit of truth and integrity. Lead story: accounting for 2 years of stewardship. Accounting for 2 years of stewardship. As President Joseph N. Boakai prepares to deliver his third annual message, his administration is set to enter year 3, touting a 2-year record of visible gains, from nearly paved roads and expanded electricity access to rising domestic revenues and stronger diplomatic profile, despite the heavy challenges still facing Liberia. That's the lead story of the Liberian Investigator, highlighting some of the probables that Boakai no doubt might touch on today. Other stories: Solomon George slams Weah's leadership to Petelik. The only message former representative Solomon George has is George Weah. The only message he thought by saying it, Unity Party will give him job. He been saying Weah administration was bad, or Weah administration was there. Unity Party people have not given him attention. That message or that cliche is not resonating. Unity Party people themselves tired. People get so bold with you. They get tired when you just condemning one person. They know that when they incorporate you, you will do the same. That's the curse upon former Representative Solomon George. Every time he sits anywhere, it's George Weah. The only message he has, the only thing he can say is George Weah. The only content is George Weah. Yet, Unity Party people have not given him any opportunity to come close to them in any given way. So it all but makes sense. He just remains silent. The people that Unity Party wanted to give attention to, they gave attention to them. They don't see him as being anything of significance to them. No. So that's frustration. The back page of the Liberian Investigator newspaper is all sports. It's all sports. You want to get a copy, if you haven't yet, for just $50 Liberian. 50. Only 50. With 90 minutes after 12 midday. The Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you, is next. What is the paper saying? It carries today's State of the Nation address of President Joseph Boakai as its lead story too. Boakai's State of the Nation could focus on growth, jobs, mining, oil, and gas. That's the lead story of the Oracle News Daily newspaper. Buakai's third state of the nation could focus on growth, jobs, mining, oil, gas. Please permit me to opinionate here. Buakai will never ever talk about job because on 2 occasions the vice president said that the government is unable, the government has not, it is the government's weakness. The president himself in his latest cabinet meeting admitted that the government has not created any job, nothing of such significantly, and that he was asking his cabinet ministers to figure out ways and means. With that, the president cannot boast of any job creation, so no one should ever expect that. And that is key for any president. That boosts your morale going further. It is a key component of your presidential credential for a possible second term. If you can create job, if you can mention job creation, you are a transparent failure, product of failure. George, we are past significantly in that. The back page of the Oracle News Daily is all about speed and speed and speed. So you want to get a copy of the Oracle News Daily for just $40 Liberian. If you haven't yet from any one of the vendors, please do. The news, the nation's news since 1989. Next. Lee Story, Buakai addresses nation today. Buakai addresses nation today. Presents legislative agenda. That's the Lee Story of the newspaper. Buakai addresses nation today. Presents legislative agenda. He's on the front page. The footnote story front page. Liberia EU signed 25 million agreement. The back page of the news. Liberia to host ECOWAS monetary talks. That's the back lead. Liberia to host ECOWAS monetary talk. 34-year-old woman battles stage 2 cervical cancer. Urgent treatment needed. House probes MMG gold deal. The news, the nation's news since 1989, is out this day and this afternoon for $40 Liberian only. Liberia's most analytical newspaper, The Analyst. Next. Lee Story, The Analyst, marching the arrest agenda to tangible outcomes. What to expect from Buakai's SONA. That's the Lee Story of The Analyst newspaper, marching the arrest agenda to tangible outcomes. What to expect from Buakai's SONA. Buakai calls for unity before SONA. Buakai calls for unity before SONA is the footnote story front page. The Analyst. Buakai calls for unity before SONA. Prayer breakfast, says National Reflection Tune. The Bible says God is not mocked. As a man soweth in his heart, so shall he reap practically. You never ever take God for joke. God is not a fun-fair character. He's not our equal. He's not a joker. You never ever take the name of God in vain. You cannot have iniquity in your heart, yet you call for unity. First, rid yourself, purge yourself of every hate, every malice, every grudge, every evil. Then, when you pray, God will listen. No disrespect, but what happened on Friday was just exercise in futility, complete carnality. The Spirit of God wasn't there, and God did not listen to such a crap. The back page of the analysts doing exactly what they sow to destroy, doing exactly what they sow to destroy. Ability laments young activists sell out to corrupt system. He's CMC political leader, Representative Musa Ability. The paper, the analyst, is out for $40 Liberian dollars, only 40, no more, no less. Next is the authoritative heritage as we gradually wind down. Lead story, Boakai addresses the nation today. Boakai addresses the nation today. Economy, infrastructure, transportation, accountability, revenue, and expenditure on agenda. This is what the authoritative heritage is reporting ahead of the State of the Nation address at 4 this afternoon. Boakai addresses the nation today. Economy, infrastructure, transportation, accountability, revenue, and expenditure on agenda. He's on the front page, hovering his lawmakers, the same of the House of Representatives that is always in turmoil. Never a day passes by without that place being noisy and unruly. The sub-lead story, EU funds coastal livelihoods, approximately 27 million. The back page of the Heritage newspaper, Boakai exempts LEC tax payment. Boakai exempts LEC tax payment. And that will be mentioned today in his State of the Nation address. It was done just intentionally. It will be mentioned, but that will not be a news because George Weah did the same, and George Weah was extraordinary, which you will hear on Real Talk at 3. Not a news, but that's the back lead, and the president is smiling. The editor chose the right photo. They chose the smiling photo of Boakai and say he has made significant gains with tax exemption for LEC. Ain't no news. You will hear it from George Weah too this afternoon on Real Talk. Liberia progresses strategic diplomats against the authoritative heritage is out for 40, only 40, no more, no less. The hot pepper and the Improvide Daily are away from the Sona. They are saying something different. Here is the lead story of Hot Pepper newspaper. National unity. National unity. Most important development tool the nation can possess, says President Boakai. National unity. Most important development tool the nation can possess, says President Boakai. He's on the front page alongside the other people at the National Prayer Breakfast called by the president and his officials to pray for him as he gets ready to deliver the State of the Nation address. The back page of Hot Pepper, President issues executive order exempting LEC from custom duties. LIS warns against fraudulent resident permit practices. The Hot pepper is sold for 40 Liberian dollars. Only 40. No more, no less. The last but not the least, then we zoom out in Profile Daily newspaper. Lead story: Bangalore goes to LRRC. Bangalore goes to LRRC. Promotion or demotion? That's the lead story of In Profile Daily newspaper. Bangalore goes to LRRC. Promotion or demotion? The paper is asking. And if you will ask my opinion, it is a demotion. But what matters is the service. Gang sodomy convicts. Gang sodomy convicts sentenced. Gang sodomy convicts sentenced. The back page of the In Profile. LMHRA confiscates damaged diaports as business center ordered closed. Bouaka calls for national unity. Firestone accused of neglecting retirees. The In Profile Daily newspaper is sold for 40 Liberian dollars. Only 40. No more, no less. You want to get a copy if you haven't yet, please. Well, that's it. That's all the time we've got for King's Local Daily. It recesses for today and returns on tomorrow, Tuesday for the post analysis. Almost all of the papers on tomorrow will be reporting Joseph Yama Bouaka State of the Nation address, just as they carry it today as their lead story. Expect that on tomorrow. Thank you ever so much for joining in. I'm Sam Andrews.
From the latest news to your favorite tunes, we've got your back morning, night, and afternoon. Join our family, connect with your crew. Kings FM 88.5, just for you.